Hey everybody, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and welcome to a new crafty week. I'm just going to show you, today is Saturday, I think it's June 24th, and I am just going to show you what I've been working on. I think last we spoke, I was definitely working on the sock, and I'm going to show you where we're at. We're almost ready to decrease. I'm so tempted to stop now, but that's what happens. That's how I end up with socks too short. I need to do 3 inches here and then start decreasing. So I'm really close. I think I'm at like 2.5 inches. So I just have to keep going with that. And you know, this was the Nitpicks Chroma something. Anyway, they don't make it anymore, but the colorway was red velvet. And this is how, you know, it's gonna kind of look like a sock once we get going here with this heel. Something like I'm trying to make it into like what it's gonna actually look like when you can see this looking like a sock. Okay, so yeah, and I'm using West Yorkshire Spinners sock yarn in the colorway Holly Berry. That's what I made my Christmas socks out of. I already told you that. And I went ahead and decided to put that yarn into the heel just because I feel like it's a lot more rustic and sturdy and I really like a sturdier, even though I don't wear socks. I can make socks out of anything because I don't wear them that often, but I like the more rustic wool for socks. All right, so that's the socks. Second of all, this is just to tell you where I'm at. We'll see where I go through the week. I did go ahead and start working again on the koala bear, which I'll show you some clips shortly of that. But it's Kai, the koala bear from Zumigurumi 10. Now, we already had made something out of this book. If you can't see them because of the way I have the camera, but we had already made that for the Make 9 2023 mail that I'm doing with Rel. And so many other people are doing it, but Rel and I just happen to be doing the exact same thing. So let me show you, I think some clips. I'll go ahead and insert some clips here. I can just say how much I enjoy these pretty zipper pulls. I really do. They're so cute. And of course, because I can't go without paying some kind of homage to BTS, I also have a little zipper pull of Chimmy, which is one of their cartoon characters. It's Jimin's. Jimin's my fave. Anyway, I've just put in some somewhere in here I'll put in clips to show you a little progress. Can you tell what's wrong? That's right, I sewed the cheek to the top of the head. OMG. Okay, anyway. I don't know if this is the beginning of a new crafty week, but I'm trying to finish the koala. Now, he will not count as a part of the Zumigurumi Make 9 Mal 2023. This because I already made the crab from the same book, so he won't count. But Jordan wanted this one, so it's time for me to finally finish this one up. Back to the drawing board. Wow, look at how cute. Okay, so this yarn that we use for the ears, that is snow cone yarn in the colorway Licorice. And so it's funny, I ordered this particular ball specifically to try and make a plushie, but I thought it was gonna be more eyelashy. And then when I got it, I didn't know what to do with it. And I was like, it's not going to work. And then I put it away. And then I reordered Snow Cone, forgetting about this one. And realized and started working with it and love how it works up. So You see, this pattern comes with the option for fluffy ears, or you can make the ears out of the same yarn as you make the body. And I absolutely, this was the perfect choice. This is Snow Cone it's Snow Cone Chenille Light from Premier Yarns. This colorway I have right now is Licorice, and I have already decided that this color is going to be, this colorway is going to be heavily featured in the next Make 9 2023 Mal project from I don't remember which amigurumi book it is at this point, but I've already picked out my project, and this yarn is going to be perfect. All right, let's continue. And now I want to show you it now. And would you just look, guys? I really love this what is it, the Snow Cone Chenille Light for amigurumi. So as I have said in the clip, there are two options for ears. You could do the ears in the same yarn as you're doing the rest of the body, or you could do something different. I decided to do something different. The gray is the Lion Brand Pound of Love. This pink is, I think, a Big Twist soft. And then I don't know what the black is. I don't know what I use for the nose. But anyway, so cute, right? And I gotta tell you, I mean, my stitches are super, the stitches are so close that it was hard for me to sew in the ends. It's also because of that Walmart, I don't know if you guys get it, that Walmart fiber fill. You cannot beat that fiber fill for the price. But as far as your needle going through it, it's much easier to go through the brand name fiber fill than this stuff. But it's worth the price. It is worth the price. I do not care that I have to struggle a little bit, because you get so much more for your money on that Walmart fiber fill. Okay, so that's that guy. And then I did get a little bit further on the body. So when I showed this to my son, he said he didn't know it was going to be that small. And it's, it's small because, compared to all of the plushies that I normally make with blanket yarn or velvet yarn, it is going to be small because this is straight acrylic. This Lion Brand Pound of Love, Pound of Love, is actually, to me, a very light worsted. It's thin to me. It's closer to DK than worsted to me. And so anyway, this is the body. I got done with the decreases. I got done with the increases. Then I did the 6 plain rows. And now it's time for me to go ahead and do the decreases down. And I am using a clover hook, a 3.5 hook on Kai. I used the 4.5 for the ears, which they did recommend a bigger hook if you did the fluffy ears. And man, I think that this Snow Cone yarn is going to be like the perfect yarn for plushies, especially like bear type of plushies that's supposed to be kind of fluffy, or any kind of animal plushie that's supposed to be kind of fluffy. The animal is fluffy. If you make a sheep, which I might do on one of my amigurumi projects. Anyway, being held in my bag that I made. This was one of the first box bags that I made, so it's definitely flawed. But I love these bags. I love using them, and I really love the zipper. Oh, I love it. It's making me want to make some more of these and put them on all of my bags. So cute. Okay, that's that for that. This is a long clip. Let me hurry up. Then, I've been making a whole bunch of amigurumi. All my stuff just fell. I'll pick it up later. I'm making a ton of amigurumi. And I've been feeling the pull to make something else. Now, I know I have my sweater I could pull out. But I want to make something that's going to be kind of mindless. And with the sweater, I do have to be thinking. So I went ahead and started. Carrie Penny has a half circle eyelet shawl tutorial on YouTube here, and I will link it. And I decided to go ahead and get started. I don't wear shawls, people. I don't. But I could wear shawls. I just don't. So anyway, I pulled I see this as something that I would wear whenever it's kind of cool-ish, or if I'm indoors with air conditioning. That's what I'm going to use it for. I might even keep it at work. But I have a bunch of this Premier puzzle yarn because I kind of fell in love with it a couple years ago, and I bought all the colors. This one is in the colorway Labyrinth. Oh no, it's called Maze. Same thing, right? In English, it's Maze. It's just a bunch of greens. So I got that. I have 2 balls of it. And so let me show you how far I am so far. Ooh, I didn't even finish this row. I looked at the yarn, and what Carrie tells you is, you can use the recommended yarn, but if you want it to be a little more lacy, you should go a little bit bigger, a little more lightweight. And so Premier puzzle is, what is it? 100% acrylic. I think it's a 5 though. Yeah, it's a 5 weight. It's a bulky. But it's one of those bulkies that, kind of thins out as you use it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you can see, because of this light right here, it's looking kind of all the same color, but it really is nice. A lighter green, more gray in this, then the lighter green again. It's really pretty how it is great, the gradient. And I don't know which side is the front, which side is the back. So I'll show you both. Hold on one second. Okay, this is better. Showing it this way. So I think this is actually the front. I don't know. Anyway, the tutorial, yeah, it's blown out because of that light. The tutorial is fantastic, very easy, very simple, and it doesn't take long to catch the rhythm, and you don't have to actually be looking at the tutorial at all. After she does the first few rows, and you can just go. Anyway, here's where we stand on that. And if I have enough, what I plan to do is, I might end up having this to be a Christmas gift, but I plan to make it a Kimberray, a matching Kimberray, because I have made the Kimberray out of this puzzle yarn before, and I think that would be so cute. In my mind, I'm picturing Mary Tyler Moore twirling around in Times Square. Actually, that was Minneapolis, but anyway, for real, it looks like she's like, with her bags or whatever. So I'm picturing this matching beret and this shawl. I think that would be kind of cute. Anyway, that's all I've been working on so far, and we got a few more days in this week. I don't know how many amigurumis I will do. I might take a little bit of a break, although I might make some more chickens. Who knows? But actually, no, I think I will eventually start on my next Zumigurumi project, which now me and Rail are both finished up to number 5, and all we did is make 9, guys. So we just have 4 more to go. And here's my next one. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I've already picked it, and I'm definitely using that snow cone yarn in the colorway Licorice. And let me find it. I'm doing this fella right here. His name is Bo the Panda, and the designer is Smart Apple Creations. And that's Bo. So if you can tell, I'm keeping it simple just because I want to be successful. So I'm not picking the really elaborate ones. I actually, the koala is not elaborate. It's just wherever my headspace was at the time. I was, for whatever reason, drawn more to the crab. And the crab, actually, I think, is way more complicated than Kai. I'm not sure why I chose to put Kai down and pick up the other one, but anyway, it is what it is. I'm doing Kai. But anyway, every other pattern that I'm choosing, I'm really trying to go simple. And this is one that's out of Zumigurumi 6. Actually, I had a toss-up. I was thinking of making this other guy. And let me hurry up and show you and go. I was going to make page 27. Carlos the Hummingbird, who is super cute. Let me see a better picture. That's Carlos the Hummingbird. I thought about doing him, but I'm going with Kai because Kai is very, to me, much simpler. So they have 2 stars on Carlos. I think Kai should be 1 star, but let's see what they decide to do. Because he looks like, yeah, he's a 1 star. And I really am trying to choose the 1 star one just so I can be successful. Okay, so I think it's some cool stuff in here. And I wanted to show this just in case Terry from the Yarn Joy podcast watches this. And she was, I think it was her, talking about a Dachshund pattern. They have one in Zumigurumi 6. Terry, if you're watching and you have this book, they have this guy in Zumigurumi 6. And you can certainly make this guy in the Just Chenille yarn. He's going to be 8 inches if you use sport weight yarn. So if you use the Just Chenille or any kind of other fluffy yarn, he's just going to be bigger. But to me, if he's only going to be 8 inches, then he's probably going to be like 12. That's my guess. Anyway, like Kai, he's only 4 inches. If I could have easily done him in the blanket yarn, and he would have been a bigger size, but he wouldn't have been overwhelming. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I'm gonna go away. This is too long of a clip. I'll see you in the next one on this weekly crafty vlog. Guys, I forgot to show you this project. I wasn't going to show you the whole project anyway, because this is a part of the upcoming Seasonal Yarn YouTube Hop episode. But I did already start on the project. The only clue I'll give you is that I am going to knit. But the thing is that I don't know. I think this is going to be the winter project. I think. It might be the fall. But we'll see. Anyway, I made this bag. Looks like I didn't interface it that great, but I did make the bag. I love this fabric. I wish they still had it, but they don't. Anyway, that's it. That's all. And there's more homage to BTS. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Oh, I wanted to show you. I used my mason jar that I got from Refuge. I got my little coaster, and it was fun to drink out of, and it's nice to use the coaster. Okay, bye. So here is my half circle eyelet shawl from Carrie Penny, the Happy Crafty Homemaker. Couple of still shots of it. It is going along pretty quickly. I'm definitely going to use at least 2 balls, but I'm enjoying the pattern. Super easy. It's like a palette cleanser, really, because you don't have to pay attention. All right, this is a sneak peek of my hop project. Not sure if it's going to be fall or winter, but here it is. Everybody, it is Wednesday morning. I'm on my way to work, but I wanted to show you a little bit of stuff that I got from Temu. So Temu is a website. I am sure if you have social media, they have been in your feed. And it's like an AliExpress, except they tend to ship a little faster. There's some things they don't have as many selections, but you know, anyway, I got a couple of things and I want to share with you. So first of all, I got this. Ooh, I like it actually. So I got this like pencil pouch, and it has one of those frames so it will stay open. I'm right now I think I'm gonna use it because on Tuesdays I go to clinic with the doctor, and so I need to carry a few of my things from my desk with me. So I think I'm gonna be using this for that. Some pens, a small notebook. As you can see, it has like little pockets on the side. I think this was like $5, something like that. It's got the loops inside for pins. You could definitely use this for crochet hooks, but I think this will be just to have in my bag to bring back and forth to clinic. Same thing, because I don't have supplies down there. I need to bring them. So the same thing with this. This is to carry your cables, and I don't have one of my little plug-in things, but I think I can fit my plug and my charging cable in here. And the reason why I felt like I needed this is because, again, I go to clinic with the doctor. I need to bring my phone charger. Half the time I forget it. I forget my charging cord and my plug. So I figured I could put that, and it can be one of the things that I keep in this little bag. So that's those two things. Then this, I just found this quite interesting. I don't even know how it's gonna work, but this is an earbud cleaner. I just thought it was like 79 cents. I got one for me and one for Steve, and I'll have to, I'm trying to see if I can open it. I'll have to use it and then tell y'all what, oh, here we go, and tell you all how it works, because you know the earbuds get dirty. They're in your ears, so they get earwax in them. And I thought this was interesting. Oh, look, it has like this little brush, the soft brush, and then this little tip where you could go around the edges. I can see exactly how that will work. So yeah, that's oh, and then you pull that out, and you got this other little soft edge where you can clean your earbuds. Okay, I'm gonna use that. So yeah, I got one for me and one for Steve. It was like 79 cents. I'll probably keep that also in the bag. Then on the crafty side, I did get these colorful. I've had these lever backs before, and these are small-ish, but I never had them in colors. So I grabbed a couple of those. I grabbed one pack of these. I think the most expensive thing I got was the pencil bag, because it was $5. Then I got some of these little what do you call these? Anyway, it's purse hardware. I could do the bag blingy or zipper pulls on these. And I got 50 of those, and it was just a couple of dollars. And then I got, well, let me show this other crafty thing. So I got this little container, and inside the container, and this was like maybe $3, is a bunch of yarn needles in different lengths, different sizes in this package. You can never have enough of these. So all of those, plus a little container with the metal ones in there, and some of them are the bent ones and some of them are the straight ones. And yep, keep them. Oh, and it has like a little, I think that's a needle threader right there. Yeah, the little daisy looking thing in there is a needle threader kind of thing. So got that. I just like the container. It was a couple dollars. Got that. Didn't need it. Okay, and then I just got some pens and some more stationery stuff. So these are flags, page flags, which I think I will use to keep track of my pages in the books that I'm reading, as well as the pages of patterns in books that I'm working on. So I just got some page flags. Then the rest is just pens. I got these gel pens that I think they just, let me see. Let me show you how they look. I got these ones and the blue ones. I was going to share the blue one with Steve, and I was going to keep the pink one. These are just gel pens, and from what I could tell, I'm going to take one out. I think they just write, they write in the same. I don't think they're writing in the color of the pen, but let's see. Take the top, and yeah, they write in black ink. So yeah, but I love the smoothness of that, so I got those. I'll give the blue ones to Steve. I'll keep the pink one. Unless he wants the pink ones, then he can have them. And then another set of pens. We like pens around here to share. So anyway, I think everything that I got was like $25 with all of this stuff. So no big deal. Just wanted to show that to you real quick. Okay, that's it. That's all. Bye. So here's where we ended up at the end of Wednesday on this shawl. And now I'm just showing you some of my pins on my African print bag. I made this long ago, and so it's very flawed. But anyway, sharing some of the pins that I've had for a while but hadn't put on bag until really yesterday, I think. These are my crochet Luna pins that I bought over the years, and some bling I made in my Loving Every Stitch by Ruby Baby pen. Anyway, I just wanted to show those things to you guys. I will see you in the next clip. I just like having little Kai hanging out next to me as I work on him. He's so cute and so small. I'm not used to the small things anymore, but I just had him sitting on the project bag as I worked on the body. And yeah, here's how far I am on that. Yeah, I don't know why I put it off for so long, because it is almost done. Okay, guys, so I think in 2021 or maybe 2020, I had put on my Make 9 to learn how to punch needle. And I bought the kit, but I never did anything with it until today. So this was my first effort. And I was trying to use a chunky yarn because I thought that the punch needle was huge and I should use like a 5-weight yarn, but I was incorrect. And I was punching. So basically the way I'm doing this is, people do it different ways it seems, but I am punching from the back, from the top of the hoop. I'm punching from the front of the hoop, but the real design is going to be on the back. But on this one, I did it the opposite way, and I had such a hard time. So that thick yarn might work, but I maybe needed to turn it around. So let me show you this one. So here's the punch needle. I got it off of Amazon. It was a kit, came with 2 needles, a bunch of yarn needles, the monk cloth that you stitch onto. And you can see here I started using 4-weight yarn, worsted weight yarn, and it's coming out much better. I will show you the back where the design is actually, I drew it on. Hold on. So from here you can see this is actually the top of the hoop, and I am punching from the top of the hoop this time, having a much better time of it. But this is the back of the piece. In the end, it will be the back. So I decided to just go with something abstract. I tried the butterfly on the other one, and I'll try the butterfly again, but I'll do it this way. The kit also came with the pen that I used to draw the design, and I just traced some circles just to practice doing it. It's just going to be a sort of a geometric pattern for a mug rug when I'm all done with this thing. So yeah, this came over me, guys. That Crafty Nomad spirit just came over me, and it was just time to try it. So here you go. Bye. Hey everybody, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and I'm back just to wrap up this weekly vlog. And you've seen everything. I haven't done very much more on the sock. I did start the decreases since last you saw it, but I only did 1 round of decreases, and so you can't really see anything yet. But I did work on it, so I'll go ahead and show you that. And then let's show you the shawl and where it stands. This is the half circle eyelet shawl from Carrie Penny's tutorial, which I linked in the last video. I'll try to link it again, but it's so big you can't even. So it's pretty big. We are progressing very well. Try to go outside maybe and get a little bit of footage of this thing so you can really see it. But I'm using that puzzle yarn in the colorway Maze, and this is how much I have left, and I think I'll put all of it in there because, as I said, I did order another one so that I can make a Kimberly to match. And I think, you know, another thing I should do is I think what's her name? Laurel has a shawl that I've made before. It's like a cowl, but it kind of looks more like a poncho when you put it on. And I think that it would be really pretty in some puzzle yarn and with a matching Kimberly. Okay, so this bag is the bag that I used to do straps like this before I learned how to use hardware. And I like using hardware better. So that's this giant bag there. The next thing I want to show you, I'm going to move some stuff around here. Try not to make a whole mess. Looks like I forgot one thing, so hold on one second. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is Kai, the koala. Now, earlier in the video, let me just make a clarification right here. I kept calling Bo the Panda Kai. When I was talking about the next project for the Amigurumi Make 9 2023 Mal, I meant Bo the Panda, who I did not start this week, but I did get some more work done on Kai. And oh my goodness, look at how cute. Kai is super cute. So he's got both of his arms. There's the back arm there. It's coming along so nicely. And I could have finished this, but I'll tell you why I'm not finishing it right now. I'll show you in a minute. But that's his back leg. That's gonna kind of go like that. And then I already have gotten started on the front leg, but I got distracted by something shiny and new, so I did not finish him. I could have finished him, but he will be finished like probably later today, and he will be a part of the next crafty vlog. So I'm just gonna put him back in his little bag, which is this bag. All right, so that's that for Kai. And I think those are really the two major crochet projects that I worked on this week, and the sock a little bit. So as I said in the earlier clip, I did plan a couple years ago for one of my Make 9s where I did like not specific projects, but just general categories that I wanted to try. And one of them was punch needle, and I never got it done. I tried, and there's a bit of a learning curve. It looks so easy when you see people doing it, and it just takes a little bit of trial and error to figure out how to do it, how to tension the yarn, which is really not at all, and that kind of thing, what yarn to use. So I'm gonna show you the project I first started with. So I was trying to make a butterfly in the middle of a circle. Now this monk cloth is what you use for punch needle, and this piece came with the fabric. I mean, it came with the kit. The kit that I got off of Amazon a couple of years ago had 2 different punch needles, needle threaders, yarn needles, as well as the monk cloth for you to get started. So this is what I was trying to do, but as you can see, I used 2 chunky yarns. This is Charisma from Loops and Threads, and this is Country Loom from Loops and Threads. And if you could see, I had so many bald spots, but on the back, I had gone through from what I could tell, but it just, you know, I think what it is that I had the entirely wrong weight of yarn that I was using. But when I showed you the pen earlier, it really did look like that maybe worsted weight was too small, so I didn't start with worsted weight. But anyway, this is how it came out. Now what I did, I went to Michael's and I found some felt shapes, and I used a felt butterfly to trace around to try to make the butterfly. And then I just took the embroidery hoop and made a circle around it. And so that's what I was trying to do, is make a mug rug. But, you know, and I don't know, I'm not good enough to fix the bald spots, the bare spots. I don't really know yet how you do that. And so I said, you know what, maybe when I look back at some of the tutorials that I saw on YouTube, people were using worsted weight yarn with the exact same punching needle that I was using. So I went back to the drawing board and I showed you already, but I did a little more. So let me show you if I can without jacking all of this stuff up. I want to kind of try to show you what I have done. Now I'm so not good, you know, I'm learning still, but and I got ends. In this you have ends to weave in as well. But I kind of just drew out a design, and that's how it's coming out. This is with worsted weight yarn, and it is coming out much, much better. Now, I don't know, you're supposed to get this monk cloth in the embroidery needle almost like as tight as a drum, but every time I start using it, it's just never tight enough. And so I don't know, this might be too much. I may not end up loving this craft, but that's going to be the front. What I'm doing is I'm punching from the back. And when I did that one, but I had, so even though this is the top of the cloth, it's put in the right way, this is going to be the actual project on this side. On this one, I did it the exact opposite. I still was punching from the back, but I can't even explain how that this is a much better way what I'm doing now. So that's the punch needle stuff. And that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about. That's all I'm going to show. The video is long enough. Be on the lookout for our Deck the Halls collab that you will start to see those videos popping up on Monday. Today is Happy July 1st, guys. Happy July 1st. That's going to be the end of this crafty vlog. I did work on my YouTube hop, my Yarny YouTube hop project, but of course I'm not going to show that. But anyway, yeah. So we are going to be leaving shortly. Our son has been at a sleepaway camp with the church the entire week. He left on Tuesday. We are going to pick him up today, and I'm so happy to go get him. I've been completely out of sorts having him gone, but from everything that I could see on the Facebook group for the camp, he is having a blast. So, but I'm excited to go get him. Haven't slept well, none of that. But anyway, I think that's going to be it. That's going to be all for this week's crafty vlog. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell, the completely filled in one, so you would get every notification each time I upload a new video. Thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you for everybody who's been on this ride with me for a while, and thank you for all newcomers, first timers. I hope you stay. Anyway, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be all. I will see you in the next video. Until we meet again, keep it crafty.